Can I compare peak energy hours using utility data? Have you ever wondered if you can actually compare peak energy hours using utility data? Well, the answer is yes, and it is quite fascinating. You can analyze this data, especially if you have access to interval data collected from smart meters. These smart meters record energy consumption at short intervals, like every 15 minutes or hourly. This means you get a detailed look at when electricity demand peaks throughout the day. Peak energy hours are those times when electricity use is at its highest. Typically, this happens in the afternoon and evening, especially during the summer months when air conditioning is in heavy use. In winter, mornings and evenings see high demand due to heating needs. On the flip side, off-peak hours are when electricity demand is lower, usually late at night or during milder seasons. Utilities often use time-of-use rates. This means they charge more for electricity consumed during peak hours and less during off-peak hours. This pricing strategy encourages consumers to shift their usage to times when demand is lower, helping to reduce stress on the grid. When it comes to utility data, monthly utility bills provide a total consumption figure but do not show when energy is used. Interval data, collected by smart meters, gives you a granular view of consumption patterns throughout the day. By analyzing this interval data, utilities can accurately identify peak load periods and see how they vary by day or season. This capability allows utilities to design demand response programs and optimize grid operations. They can assess the effectiveness of peak shaving initiatives, where consumers are encouraged to reduce usage during peak times. Furthermore, utilities can compare peak hours across different regions or customer classes. This helps them tailor pricing and energy efficiency programs to better serve their customers. For practical applications, utilities can inform customers about their peak usage times. They can suggest behavioral changes or technology upgrades to help reduce peak demand. Comparing peak hours also aids utilities in planning capacity and infrastructure investments more efficiently. For commercial customers, detailed comparisons of peak hours can guide operational changes. For instance, businesses might adjust their operating hours to avoid costly peak rates. In summary, utility data, especially interval data, is essential for comparing peak energy hours. It provides the detailed, time-specific consumption information needed to understand and manage electricity demand patterns effectively.